Howdy folks, and welcome back to the workshop. I've got a quick and simple one for you today. This is how I sharpen a lawnmower blade. So what tools are you going to need for this project? You'll need a file, fairly fine. You'll need one of these balancing tools, just to make sure that the blade stays balanced. I like to have a marker. You'll see why in a moment. Optionally, you may need a half round file, depending on the profile of your blade. And if you want to get a extra good little hone, one of these diamond hones can really slick up that sharp edge. And of course, some sort of clamp is going to be necessary for holding everything still. To begin, I like to assess the damage that's already been done to the blade. What I'm looking for is what nicks I want to completely eliminate and what nicks might be a little too deep and maybe it's just better off leaving them. I begin my sharpening by jointing the blade. I'm running the file perpendicular to the edge and making it flat actually, much like sharpening a handsaw. Get you another angle on that. I'm perpendicular to the blade like so. The intention here is to make the blade flat and free of all these large nicks before bothering to sharpen it. Here you'll see I've flattened the edge, and if we view it from this other angle, you can see the nicks are gone. Since we've removed a somewhat significant amount of metal, I'm going to put it on my balance here and make sure that I haven't taken a bunch off of one side and not the other. And it's actually perfectly balanced. Now that I have jointed the edge, establishing the bevel will be much easier because it's nice and flat. I don't have to worry about matching any nicks or low spots or high spots or anything. Now here's where the permanent marker comes in. I color in the edge, and then while I come along with my file, I'll be able to tell if I'm hitting the toe and the heel at the same time. You see, I've got to increase my angle a little bit there. Now you can tell I'm hitting the whole thing all at once. So I'll continue working at this until I have pushed a burr off the far side. Now if the sharpened edge of your mower blade goes through a contour like this, you may need a half round file to fit in there. Once I've sharpened this bevel to the point I can feel a burr all the way across the back, I'll flip it over and take that burr off the back edge, going as flat as I possibly can to the surface, the back surface. It won't take much. Repeat on the other side and then check for balance again. If you do find that the blade is a little bit out of balance, you'll have to remove a little bit of metal from the heavier side. You don't even need to necessarily do that from the edge. You could take a little off this back corner or whatnot, provided there's no fins there for suction / turbulence. At this point, you've got a sharpened mower blade. However, you might want to hone a little bit better edge on it. So, like I said, one of these little diamond hones from DMT or Easy Lap or Trend work really well. You can even use the marker trick with them. And if you do use the hone, again, you'll want to take that burr off the back edge very carefully. These are so fine you could probably even impart a ever so slight back bevel without ruining your blade. If you got a little bit of a wire edge that won't break off, that's okay. Using this will take that off. So that's how I sharpen a lawnmower blade. Hope that's helpful to somebody, and thanks for watching. By the way, I'm going to feed that to my blueberry plants.